Joel, are you confident in the Houston Rockets come playoff time?
JC, that's an easy question for me.
Mm-hmm.
And the answer is a yes.
Resounding
And if I were to kindly ask you if you could just move the mic so the recording doesn't stop,
Mm-hmm.
'cause we're not going to edit this out. We're just going to, be genuine about it. So the Rockets are currently 4th in the West at 39-20.
Mm-hmm.
They're one game behind the third. And frankly, I think they'll get the third or second seed in the playoffs when it's all said and done. The last 10 games, they are 8-2. The only team with a better record is Milwaukee with 9-1. They're second in NBA with that win percentage. The teams they beat, JC, are the Hornets,
Mm-hmm.
not that good.
No.
The Lakers, contenders.
Yes.
The Celtics, would you say they're contenders?
Yeah.
Contenders. The Warriors, tanking. The Jazz,
Solid team.
Solid team, okay. The Knicks, tanking.
Tanking.
The Grizzlies. The Grizzlies,
Playoff team right now.
playoff team. They just blew out the Lakers just last night.
That was a very good
And
win.
then the Celtics. They faced the Celtics twice. They beat them twice.
Mm-hmm.
So out of those seven out of the last 11 games, the Rockets have blew out these teams by double digits.
Yep.
They've won by double digits, okay? Now, they're 4th in points per game, and they're 1st in the NBA in three-pointers made per game. They're 4th in plus-minus.
Mm-hmm.
They're 8th in defensive rating, so they do play defense. Harden is one of the better defenders, even though the narrative around him is that he's not a good defender. They're 3rd in steals, and here's a stat that's going to shock you guys that are watching.
Wait. Did you just say Harden plays D because the team is ranked 4th?
The team is ranked 8th.
Oh,
but
8th.
I know
That's
that you're not a good listener, so
I
I know that you'd miss out that point.
No, you were talking nonsense, so I stopped listening.
But I know,
That's
but
what you
I
said,
know
right?
that
That's what you
James
said.
Harden. Yeah, that's what I said. And I
So
think it's a
Steph
fair
Curry plays
comparison.
defense? Because his team was the number 1 defense last
That's
year.
good. That's true.
He steals the ball, yeah.
Oh, okay. Just wanted to make that clear so we could get that narrative out of the way. Okay,
Okay,
keep going.
but okay.
Keep going.
Harden has been an underrated defender these past couple years. That's fair to
Sure.
say.
Yeah.
And JC, this is a stat that's gonna shock you a lot.
Let me hear it.
So the Rockets play small, correct?
Yep.
They're 3rd in blocks
Oh, my God. Since
Due to
when?
Robert
in the last
Covington.
10 games. They're 3rd in
Robert
blocks.
Covington.
Robert Covington has been averaging 3 blocks per game.
Mm-hmm.
So like I said, this past season, people don't want to label the Rockets contenders, but they beat the Lakers, they beat the Celtics, they beat the Clippers twice. What else do they have to do
You ready?
Let's hear
to
it.
prove to everybody
Grizzlies
that
contenders?
they can have a chance?
Stop talking. Are the Grizzlies contenders?
No.
They beat the Lakers and they beat the Clippers. Are they contenders?
The Lakers and Clippers, yeah.
No. Are the Grizzlies contenders?
No, they're a young
Okay,
team.
so the win really doesn't matter. It's just
I
a
mean,
win.
it's a playoff team.
Yeah, but it's just a win on the notch of the belt, right? It doesn't really determine where they're gonna be right at the end of the season,
Nah,
right?
not
Let's
really.
really cut to the chase. I'm sick of this nonsense. This whole assumption that they beat the Lakers, they beat the Celtics, they beat the Clippers,
You're wrong. You're
and
wrong.
they're gonna go to the finals doesn't even make sense. Everybody knows when playoff basketball starts, everything that happened in the regular season is thrown out the window. I know the Knicks ain't make the playoffs in a while, so I know you don't know what that feels like. But let me explain it to you. Playoff basketball is a different atmosphere, it's a different environment. The game gets tougher, the whistle gets tighter. Teams start playing serious, and the real competitors start to come out. And I'm sorry. There is just, first of all, I think, before we even get to, I think they're going to get either the 3rd or the 4th seed. I don't think they're going to get the 2nd. I think they're going to jump to 3 or 4. I think the Clippers are going to finish 2nd or 3rd. So the way it's looking, the Lakers are going to finish 1st. Hypothetically speaking, the Rockets finish at 4, right? Okay. They're going to play the Lakers in the 2nd round. You're not beating LeBron in a playoff series. Who do you think you have? You don't have anybody to beat LeBron. Let's say you drop down and you go play the Clippers. You're not going to beat the Clippers in the 2nd. You're not beating Kawhi. You already lost to Kawhi. What makes you think you're going to beat him? Like, come on. I know you're going to throw these little funny numbers. Who's going to guard Kawhi? Robert Covington? That's hilarious. Dead serious.
He's a good defender.
Yeah, he is. But come on, it's Kawhi Leonard. Who's
That's
going to guard
first team all defense.
Good
He
job.
has.
Good job.
What the hell?
Yeah, I know. Good job. Who's gonna guard AD? Robert Covington, PJ Ticker? Like he's trash.
He said
He's
Ticker.
garbage. Who's gonna guard LeBron? Robert? No. Like you don't have the players to guard these type of guys. Like I don't know why you're talking like even if you play Denver. Who's gonna guard the Joker? PJ Tucker? Are you serious? Are you looking at me in my face and
Look,
you're gonna tell me
You have to stop. You have to stop. You have to stop talking. Because it's my turn.
You're getting
It's my
mad
turn
with all
now.
these
It's
dumbass
my turn.
comparisons, like-
It's my turn.
Rockets.
It's my turn.
Oh my God! Look, JC, the small ball works. Who Daniel House gonna guard? He's gonna get cooked. Ben McLemore's gonna get cooked. Westbrook probably gonna get cooked. Harden gonna get cooked. What do you mean? Playoff basketball is different.
Yo.
Like what you mean? Like come on. Look, that man right there gonna cook. LeBron gonna cook, bro. That's it. Stop.
The moderator, are you gonna do something about this? I want to have a shot at this. I want to talk.
Joel's turn. It's Joel's turn. Joel,
Sick
take
of
the
this
floor.
Rockets shit. Like,
Joel, take the
they ain't
floor.
about to do nothing. Like, come on, bro. Even if y'all play the Pelicans, who gonna guard Zion? PJ? No. Like,
He said the Pelicans. He mentioned the
Joel's
Pelicans.
rebuttal. Let's go.
He mentioned the Pelicans.
ridiculous.
He mentioned the Nuggets. I'm sorry, Riv, but who's gonna guard James Harden on the Nuggets?
That's a fact.
Who's
fact.
gonna guard Russell Westbrook?
Nobody.
That's fact.
Who's gonna guard Russell Westbrook against the
His right
Lakers?
hit the rebuttal. His right hit the rebuttal. Chokers. That's what they are. Playoff chokers.
Yo,
That's
what you
what they
gotta
do.
say, man?
I remember. Yo, let me-
Playoff chokers.
Stop talking. Let me
but
tell
what
you a
is
story.
Paul George in the playoffs?
JC.
A choker.
JC. He's not a choker for the first
He is
4 or
a
5
choker.
games.
Yes, that's true,
Listen,
Joel.
He is a
listen,
choker.
Playoff P.
Because
Playoff
Playoff
P.
P played with Playoff Westbrook, and they both choked. So let's really talk about it. But look, let me tell you a story one day. I remember fourth quarter one day, OKC playing the Spurs, right? It's game 6. They in Oklahoma City. 1 minute, 35 seconds left. You know what Westbrook do? Brings up the ball, shoots it, guess where it goes? Shot clock, hit the shot clock, comes back in bounds. That's the type of play he does. Next play, Westbrook comes down, tries to give to KD, turnover. They score. Next play, Westbrook comes down, hits it off his foot, turnover, the other team ball. Next play, Westbrook takes a dumbass layup, brick. Spurs win the game. They lose game 6. That's the type of player they're getting.
That's years ago.
Okay,
That's years ago. Joel.
let's talk about last year. Dame said, "Come check me." He could
That's a
not.
fact.
Sorry, I'm
had to
sorry.
throw
That's a
Paul George on.
I am
Paul
not
George,
sorry. Look,
Dame
you have to
said,
stop
"Paul George,
talking.
come check me."
And
What did Paul
moderator, you
George
have to do a
Get
better
cooked.
job at stopping
Like,
him from talking
come on.
because he's not making any sense.
Come on, I'm sick of
Go
this.
ahead,
have
Joel.
to- you
Joel,
have
the
to-
floor is yours, Joel. Riv,
The floor
let
is
Joel
mine, thank
speak.
you.
What Dame said, "Come check me." They couldn't check him. Like, come on, I'm sick of this, man.
Who did Dame hit the game winner on?
The man, because Westbrook couldn't guard him, so they said, "PJ, you got to do it."
PG.
And he couldn't do it. So what you really saying to me right
Is
now?
it because they wanted Westbrook to guard him, or is because Paul George is a better defender, so they put Paul George?
Westbrook
on
was
Dame?
guarding him, and then he get cooked. So then PJ switched on him, and then he got cooked. You needed PJ
It's fine.
Tucker
It's
that
fine.
day. That's what you needed.
The next topic is gonna be a topic about what went wrong in Oklahoma City. Don't worry. Don't worry. That's a topic you're gonna lose. But right now we're talking about the Rockets and what they could potentially do and the things you're naming. You're saying the Nuggets.
This right here is
You're
nonsense. Come
you're
playoff
saying-
time.
you're saying the
Nonsense.
Nuggets-
This ain't gonna work.
You're saying the Nuggets can win against the Rockets?
Yeah,
Are you kidding
that's
me?
crazy.
Are
Nah,
you
nah,
kidding
I
me?
didn't say that.
Yes, you did.
I
You
didn't say that.
said
All I
who's
said
guarding
was-
the Joker.
That's all I said. That's JC. When you say who's guarding who, does that mean I think they're gonna win the game?
Nah, nah.
I said, thank
JC,
you,
but
thank you.
the
thank
only
you,
reason
thank
you would why
thank you.
mention that if they don't have a chance?
Because if you
Yeah,
run,
that's true, that's true.
No,
They
because
don't have a
look,
chance.
You
They don't
know
have a
this
shot.
for a fact, JC. If you go through a 7-game series, when you come to the next one, you're gonna be tired and drained.
Yeah, that's true.
You bums, y'all gonna come out that series tired and drained. You're gonna play the Lakers. AD gonna put in 40 on y'all. LeBron 40 triple double.
So,
you
Riv,
play Kawhi.
Riv,
Kawhi
Riv,
gonna
let
give
me
you the
ask you a
40.
question.
PG gonna give you the 30.
Riv,
Lou
let me
Will
ask
the
you a
30.
question.
Lou Will play ball. Like what you mean?
Riv, let me
You're
ask you a
not saying
question.
nothing. Like,
Riv, let me ask you a question, real quick. I just want
and
to
the
ask
Clippers
this.
can get small ball too. What's up? Like Montrell Harris, like Lou Will. What's
Do you
up?
stop talking?
Like what's wrong with
Are you
Like,
done? Are you done?
I'm sick of this
You're done.
Rockets shit.
You're done. Okay.
Ask me that question you talking about.
I even forgot the question because you keep talking.
Forgot the
Are you
It was
confident the
stupid.
Houston Rockets come playoff time,
Of course,
Joel?
I'm confident in the Rockets. I'm picking them to win a championship. They are going to win the championship this year. And look, I remember the question now. Riv, you said, which I think that you lied on this. I'll call you out for lying. That people ask you for your basketball opinion. You said yes, which I think is not true.
You want me to pull out my phone?
Because it can't be true.
You want me to pull out my phone?
I'm sorry. No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
So I want to ask you this.
I have receipts. Do you have receipts for
If
Harden's
you-
playoff moments? I want to hear receipts on that.
Riv, if people ask you about your basketball opinion, how come you're not recognizing this one flaw?
What flaw?
JC, let me ask you, because I know that you're unbiased. I know that you know some basketball. So let me ask you.
Go ahead.
He wanted to name the Nuggets as a team, okay? And he wanted to name somebody like the Joker. He's going to have a field day, whatever. What do the Rockets do better than any team when they play offense?
You tell me.
You tell us. You the
They
man.
get players to switch. They get bigs to switch on their guards. The reason why Rudy Gobert has been non-effective against the Rockets, the best defensive big man in the game.
Yeah.
If the best defensive big man in the game is a bad defender against the Rockets, what is Jokic going to be when he switched on Harden?
Jokic is
when
gonna
he
get
switched on
baked.
Westbrook? When he switched on Eric Gordon? Even Rocco? Whatever. What's going to happen?
Let
guard 'em.
the record show. Let the
guard 'em.
record show that the fact that you talking about they got to go play defense is the same reason why I'm saying y'all got to go play defense. And who's gonna check the Joker?
I'm sorry,
Do
but
you even have
in
somebody
this,
to check Jamal
JC,
Murray?
in this, I know you watch basketball. I know Riv. He has league pass.
Who's gonna
Which is you have league pass. It's a waste of money because you don't watch it.
Ooh.
So look, JC, let me ask you this:
Go ahead.
in today's NBA, how many times have you seen teams throw it into the post, each possession down?
It's a
This
lost
nigga-
it's a lost start of the
He's
game.
never watched the Denver Nuggets
I'm
play
not gonna lie
basketball.
though.
It doesn't
It's
happen.
kind
He
of
never watched the Denver Nuggets play basketball.
Yeah, actually,
Jokic is on the
Jokic
top-
play makes from the post. He
Jokic
does.
is on the top of the key most of the time.
No, that's a lie.
Nah, he's on the top of key too.
He's around the key or he's down in the low post.
Yeah.
You're a liar for saying that. And you don't watch ball, and I caught you on it. Because they throw it to Joker 85% of the game. They throw it to him in the low
in
post.
the post, 85% of the game they throw
Yes.
it to them in the post.
Yes.
That's a lie. That's a
No,
lie.
you're a lie. You don't watch
That's a
Denver
lie.
games. You're a clown
I do
for
watch
that. I
Denver.
need you to
I
know you're a
watched the
clown
whole
for that.
playoffs.
And you
JC,
need
I'm
to-
sorry, but didn't last year I picked Denver to beat Portland?
Yeah, you
That
did.
was dumb.
Nah, he did.
That was dumb of you.
In a 7-game series, how is that dumb? It's right there.
You
Right
lost.
there. They're
What
neck
do you
and
mean
neck.
how was it dumb? You
CJ's
lost.
heroic.
It's
CJ
not
came
done. No,
came
it's
It was
heroic.
done. Just like you
No,
picked
it's not.
Houston to go to the chip probably last year. That was wrong, as it usually is. Just like you're going to be wrong again this year. So
And
we
this,
can laugh
and
at
this
you.
is what I'm saying. You can't ignore that facet. Of course, the Rockets may be at a liability defensively, but last time I checked, they're 8th in defensive rating. They're one of the top 10 defensive teams in the NBA, and they're one of the better offensive teams in the NBA as well.
JC, we've
So,
seen time and time again to
what's
throw these
going to
stats out the
happen?
numbers throw these stats out the window when playoff time comes.